Alrighty, so just a little bit of an addendum here. I realized that there was one place that I didn't talk about, rather, upon getting the Ashen Mist Heart. It involves going back here to the Brightstone Cove. And while I'm here, so basically, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this first. There's a locked door I didn't feel like dealing with until later. It's full of spiders, as always, and they will aggro once you open that door and go in here. Obviously, I had to get my bloodstain because I died earlier, and then I was like, oh hey, maybe I should actually show this. And this is with the key you get further down. It's a Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, Great Fireball, and a Fire Seed. Ultra Great Sword being the more iconic of the Black Knight weapons. This thing. Yep, it requires... requires a faith investment, and that's annoying. Anyways, so, there is one more place that you can use the Ashen Mist Heart, and it requires going back through Spider Town, which I'm not gonna like. But rarely do I ever get to do anything in these games that I like doing, so... So, something you don't really notice when you come into here until you actually have a chance to. There's a petrified goddamn dragon in here. He's just kinda chilling. Also, after you beat the, what's-her-face, this forms. And you actually get to go inside. It's a memory location. Dragon memories. And of course, if you look around, they'll certainly look like trees. Although the dragon looks nothing like the, everlasting dragon. In fact, this looks like a version of the dragon that's in the Dragon Shrine. Kind of. So you get the Ancient Dragon Soul. So, the Ancient Dragon has not been there, watching forever. Ancient Dragon is dead. Ancient Dragon is dead, and is, just kind of been here in the Spider Cave. So I actually can't remember what the Ancient Dragon Soul is good for, but I have Google. It makes this. So this is crazy. Look at this thing. This thing looks crazy. It does that. It's crazy. It's just basically like the, what was it, Storm Ruler blade? Actually not sure how far it goes. Oh, it actually just goes straight. That's crazy. But yeah, it's like a really weird disconnected thing where you're able to get that only with the Ashen Mist Heart, but it serves no real purpose. Except for, I guess technically one, the realization that the Ancient Dragon that the Herald mentioned is dead. So the Ancient Dragon up in the shrine is apparently a fake. So I'm gonna go kill it. At least if I can kill it, I will. This is actually a really, really tough boss fight. Never mind just getting to the fight itself. The actual fight is really hard. Of course, one of the important things is that you have to stack on as much fire defense as possible. The big issue of the fight is there's a lot of fire damage. And if you don't have a lot of fire defense, you might be in trouble. My current fire defense is 385. That's not very good. Yeah, he don't say shit. Alright. So this guy... He's gonna take a few hits because he's an NPC. He has a lot of health. And that's him flying. It means he's gonna do fire. Oh, his tail's reverberating. Oh dear. Just move in front of him so he can maybe trigger a different attack. Nope. He's gonna fly up again. Oh! He just changed position. Okay, cool. Nope, now he's flying up for the fire breath. Which thankfully has a range limit, but it's hard to gauge visually because of the weird way the effects work. Man, I can actually reach his neck if I... Oh, that was stupid of me. Oh, I didn't flash sweat. I really should have done that earlier. What the? Well, that was a one-hit kill. Wah. Yeah, this boss fight is just generally hard because of the high health, the huge hitboxes on his attacks, and it's generally difficult. Oh, you are such a shit! You are such a shit! I'll just edit out a bunch of this, because I'm gonna spend a bunch of time doing more grind. Fuck it. So another brief thing that I didn't really get to show off is, this is where you just find Ben Hart always. And if you bring him to enough boss fights and he survives, you get all this. You get everything. So in this way, you can get his sword. It's a fake. Yep. The Blue Moon Great Sword. What explains this lifeless weapon? Perhaps there has been some mistake. Yeah, it's not the real one, even though it looks like it. Now, that doesn't mean the real one isn't actually in the game, but you can't actually get the Moonlight Greatsword until New Game Plus. Or Bonfire Intensity 2. What the fuck? Huh? What happened to the... Huh? Brother had killed bound to a key or something and just didn't want to count as dying. Or getting killed. That is crazy. Okay, anyways. Okay. Let's try this again. Fuck you! Oh my god! How did I do that? I didn't do it successfully the other time, because I was just kind of panic dodging. Okay, he did the back away. Don't get greedy. Flat wing. He went straight up. And he drops the soul of a giant. Which means that wasn't a real dragon. He was a giant. A fake dragon. Anyways, that's done. Ah, fuck's sake. I hate those kinds of fights so much. Really, though, at that point, wow, my brain just died because I'm not even... I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna have so much editing to do, I swear to fuck. Okay, so... Dragon Man is gone. Or fake dragon. Dragon quotation marks. So now, it's time for another fight that's oh wait, hang on. Wait, I'm about to make a big mistake, and I'm not gonna make that mistake. Because I should spend these souls. I just wanted the souls. Anyways, let's humanize. Alrighty, so, now that we have all 5 souls of the giant, it's actually feasible, although still difficult, to deal with King Vendrick, or what's left of him, at least. So I'm gonna go do that. Or at least attempt to. Over time, I've learned never to say, I will definitely be able to do this in one go. It's more like, yeah, I can try to do it. I can't guarantee success or the ability to do this, but I can say I will do my best. And then usually I get it done. Oh, you were waiting? How nice of you. Okay, so... here's the thing about Vendrick here. He's very big, He's very slow to swing, but his sword is so huge, it has quite the huge hitbox when he swings it. And because he stays right-handed, you always want to be on his left-hand side. You want to be very careful because he does combo a lot. He also can do, like, the jump back. If you're behind him, yeah, it does like that. And that can put you in a very shit situation. Like this. I am directly under the enemy scrotum, and this is not a good place to be. Okay, there we go. And yeah, if you're far enough to his left, you can avoid some hitboxes just by being small enough. And there he goes again. Oh, thank you. And as with most bosses, when I fight them, I find it's a good idea to just dodge anyways. Just so you remember the timing a little bit. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. That was a little greedy, but then again, yeah. And there we go. That is, that's Vendrick slain. Now, I'm gonna correct myself when I said earlier that there is one more use for the Ashen Mist Heart. Because this, technically, pretty sure this was not originally here. At least I don't remember it from my very first playthrough. I only remember it in later playthroughs because you come here to talk to the king and he talks about DLC stuff.
Seeker of fire. Do you intend to link the fire?
If it lets me grill a cheeseburger, I'm cool with that.
Prove your worth. Find the ancient crowns.
Yeah, when he talks about the ancient crowns, that's the 3 DLCs.
And your wishes.
And that's all he says. And if you try to go up here, the game just auto-disconnects you. It's weird that I didn't see Velstadt. He's supposed to be standing there. I don't know why he isn't standing there this time. Whatever. So, that actually opened something up in the Shrine of the Shrine of Amana, which I will now go get. Alright, so I mentioned before there was this bridge here. In Scholar, there's actually a dragon rider here, which is really annoying. So here we go. Doors open. And here we get Soul of the King. And up here is the chest. And there's the king's clothing. Which, not gonna lie, king's armor? Pretty ballin'. But this is a cosplay build, so can't wear it. I can, however, wear the crown. It is a very heavy crown, but it is a crown fit for a king. Or a Gundam. So now I have that, and now we're good. So that is essentially all of the side content left over in the in-game here. As far as I know, there's nothing else that has to be covered, like fight-wise or side quest-wise. Well, things that I did. Obviously, there's that one PvE covenant. There's a couple NPCs that only react based on your stats if you're a sweaty nerd. Now I have to decide whether I'll do DLC or if I'll just finish the game and be done with it. Because I kind of have other games I want to do videos for, but at the same time, I feel like I should do the DLC. Because it would kind of be remiss of me to just skip it and be like, no, it's trash. Like, I should actually show off why I think it's trash. Well, okay, why I think it's bullshit. I don't think the DLCs of this game are actually trash. In fact, I think generally the DLCs of all of the Souls games, compared to, like, comparatively speaking, are actually not too bad. There's some pretty decent areas they add on, there are ups and downs to them, and along with adding in some bosses that suck, there are also bosses that are actually really good. So, and man, I do like fighting Fume Knight. Fume Knight is actually my favorite boss in all of Souls. Alrighty, well, that's it for me recording this. This is basically just appended stuff. It will just end up being its own part, I guess. All the stuff to take care of before the end. So, next time it'll be whatever I decide, either end it all or go ahead and do the DLC. So, until then, take care. Bye-bye.